But shoot, I don't even remember what question we're on.
I don't know either.
That
But
was
since we're on kids, would you ever have kids?
yeah, I think so. I
Yeah.
plan on it. I'd love to have little basketball players
Little
or
Georges.
yeah, little basketball players, little just like whatever sport they want to do. I don't really
Yeah.
care. The thing is I want them to get into sports.
Damn.
I'm not gonna force what sport on them, but if I had kids, I want them to get into sports.
Yeah.
Martial arts, sports, anything. Just to get because I think sports is one of the biggest teachers. Any sport. I don't discriminate against the sports. I don't, judge. I think all the sports they teach you, discipline,
Mhm.
striving for something, setting goals.
Camaraderie.
Yes, and
I hope I
being
said that
around
right.
camaraderie.
Camaraderie.
you know,
Being a team
seeing
player.
yeah, team player, seeing how you work with others.
Yeah.
Because once you get out of high school, once you get out of college, you got to work with people.
And that's a whole nother level. Like
Yes.
when I was coaching the high school girls, and they would slack off, and I was like very stern on attendance, even though I'm tardy for my strength and conditioning.
Yep.
I would get like, this is so annoying. Plus, at the time, I was in management for the car rental. So when I had employees come in late, I was like, mother sucker, like I needed you this time. You were 30 minutes late, and like yeah,
that's
bruh. Some people would.
I've only came that late to work one time.
Well,
traffic accident.
Some people I know they was out, or they would call out, and then we have to find coverage and etc. I mean, you wouldn't have to find coverage for sports, but when the girls would come in late, I'd be like, "Where were you?"
Yeah.
I was studying. I was like, "No, they were studying." I was like, "Do you think getting a job, your boss is gonna accept you for coming 30 minutes late just because you're lollygagging or whatever?"
Yep.
And they're like, "But I don't have a job." I was like, "I know."
Yeah.
How are you supposed to get a job if you don't even if you can't even attend to it?
And that's what sports teaches you.
Yeah.
Showing up on time, being accountable. Because if you're not accountable, they're not gonna,
especially like on a team.
Yes, they're not gonna put you on the soccer field. They're not gonna put you on the court. They're not gonna let you run if you're not accountable. You don't show up on time. You don't work out.
I would have kids to be like, their parents would be so upset because my mom was a head coach for track and field. Why isn't my daughter running? She didn't attend any of practice.
Yeah.
But she's on the team. She didn't practice.
Yep.
So it's a
privilege.
It's a privilege
to
participate.
Yeah.
And if you're not gonna participate, what makes you think I'm gonna have you participate in
the event?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So
that's like all the simple stuff. I think
life
sports,
skills.
Yes, everybody needs. I think that's something everybody needs to do. Sports, or just do whatever it is that you're truly passionate about.
It's hard though when you start off young.
Yeah, I think so. I think as a kid, if I had kids,
fun.
if I have kids, I wanna introduce it to them where they're having fun.
Yeah.
I don't want to like, hey, do this, play this sport, or do that.
I don't want to.
Then now there's resentment.
Like church.
Now just like church. Now there's resentment. I don't want to go to church. I don't want to play basketball. I don't want to do jujitsu. I'm gonna just be like, hey, you want to train, or you want to learn this or learn that?
Yeah.
And then once they start loving it, then you can push the pace.
Yeah.
Then you can crank them a little bit.
Do you want this? Okay,
yes.
I'm gonna help you.
Yep.
If you don't want this, I'm not gonna do it.
Do you want to get here? Okay, we gotta go through this. I'm gonna go harder on you. I'm gonna, we're gonna test your emotions, all that stuff.